You probably think that the number one theme park in America would be in the state of Florida. I mean, it's kind of what we do, right? We got a whole city. It's just built for theme parks. It's not the case, though. Number one theme park in America, according to TripAdvisor, is not in Florida. Now, the ones that you would assume did make the top five, and it's well riddled with Florida theme parks. Disney's Magic Kingdom, number 2. Disney's Hollywood Studios, number 4. And Universal's Islands of Adventures, number 5.
I like Islands of Adventure.
Solid. Yeah, I mean, they do great theme parks. I mean, there's no doubt. It's just kind of surprising that the number one theme park in America, though, is not even in the state of Florida. Do you know any theme parks outside of the state of Florida?
Idlewild Park.
Idlewild, okay.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Kennywood, I think, is also in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they do have different places. I mean, everything from Six Flags, and then, of course, California's got your Disneys and all that kind of stuff out there. State I grew up in, Ohio, they had some pretty decent theme parks. They had one called Cedar Point, which was in the Cleveland area, and then they had another one called Kings Island.
But was that considered like a Disney type of thing for Ohio?
You know, at the time, I don't know how far. Now, keep in mind, this is when I was growing up. We're talking about the 1980s. They were very impressive. I don't know where they compared to a Disney then. I think Disney was still much bigger than them, but they were reputable. In fact, I know Kings Island, Cedar Point, they would always go back and forth for fastest roller coaster in the country or in the world. They had things. So they were respectable theme parks. They weren't like a expanded county fair.
How uncozy does a very fast roller coaster sound to you to ride it?
Better than getting on something that just goes around in a circle.
You're right. The spinny stuff is rough.
Yeah. So the roller coaster I'm much more into than I am just spinning around for no reason whatsoever. Number one theme park in America, Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Have you ever been there?
I have.
And it's awesome.
It's nice. And, you know, here's maybe where it is winning out is being in Pigeon Forge, a couple things that I think I might notice. One, and the biggest thing they said on TripAdvisor in the reviews was it gets high marks for customer service. People that work there are sweet, kind of like Dolly Parton.
That's you have to be that way. That's the rule.
Very nice. I know my cousin John is a longtime employee of Dollywood. He plays spit jug in the Dollywood band.
I mean, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Big deal. He's pretty much the pride and joy of the whole family.
Is that his main gig?
Yeah, it's part of it. I mean, he'll play keyboards and he'll pull out that spit jug when it's necessary. When they go a little bit more deep hills country.
I wonder what he gets paid to play the spit jug.
I don't know. Man, I think he's doing all right. I mean, it's a living. I think another part of it too might be cost. Now, I haven't done a cost effect analysis between Dollywood and going to, say, the Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios. But from my recollection, it didn't seem to break the bank in the same way. Didn't seem to be as costly. Now, I don't think it's as impressive, but maybe when you put together a lower cost, maybe it feels more family friendly. And, you know, look, and Disney has great customer service as well. So I'm still surprised. I don't know if Dollywood genuinely deserves to be the number one theme park in America. But, I mean, people on TripAdvisor, they walked away with a good enough impression of Dollywood that all of their voting went to that. Now, the other one that made it was Noble's Amusement Resort, and that's in Ellisburg, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania seems to have a lot of theme parks, man.
It is kind of surprising. You're right, that whole area. The fact that Ohio and Pennsylvania would have that, because theoretically they're only open 3 to 4 months out of the year, where Disney's something that's year round. They don't take a break.
My dad's from Pennsylvania, and that's why I know all those parks.
Okay.
It's not because I just have this knowledge about parks in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well, what's kind of interesting about it is if you do go to other parts of the country, there are a lot of theme parks. I remember being in Kansas City. I think they had a Six Flags and they had a water park as well that was there. And somebody said, yeah, with your oldest son being in Chicago, you should check out Six Flags Gurney. And I've heard about that. And I think they always talk about something called the Wisconsin Dells, which might be water parks and things like that you go over across the border into Wisconsin. It's supposed to be the best thing ever.
I never did well in a wave pool.
No.
Not, you know, they're
I
always...
could never time it out right.
No, I was terrible. I'm terrible at the wave pool.
Yeah, I opened my mouth when I should have been jumping, and so I just stood there flat-footed with my mouth open and water just rushed right in. Oh, it's terrible. I drank half that pool by the time I got out. So I'm just kind of curious, what are the theme parks that we should know about, but we do not? Maybe from a different part of the country, because if Dollywood can dethrone the mouse for TripAdvisor, then I'm sure there's something else that's good out there we're checking out as well. One random list that I saw here of amusement parks that you must visit that are not in Orlando, Florida. They put number 1, Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. So it's kind of a big one. They got 17 roller coasters, like the Top Thrill Dragster and the Magnum XL 200, which sounds like something that you would buy at an adult store, doesn't it?
Oh, the Max L 200 is gonna rock my world.
I mean, my goodness.
I'm not gonna be the same.
Something's got a hold on me.
Pardon me. It's not your turn yet, Teddy Swims. Not your turn. Yeah, so they made the list. Another one called Lake Compounce in Bristol, Connecticut. Never heard of that one. That has made the list. There's a Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. They used to have a Busch Gardens in Tampa. I think they still do, don't they?
They do, and I liked that one as a kid.
Yeah, I've been there before, about maybe 15 years ago. It wasn't bad.
Do they have a mascot? Maybe that's what their problem is. They feel
like they're missing out on something. I think it's all about beer, though. I think it's the Busch beer people that started that. And I don't know why they don't have a mascot, but you're right. I think they're missing it.
They have like a drunk cat.
A mascot does help out. Yeah, I don't know. A drunk cat would be great.
Right.
Nobody's doing a drunk cat.
No.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, they do. They still have Busch Gardens in Tampa. It is still kicking. Been open since 1959. I see it here. Some of the other ones they mentioned, several of the Six Flags have made it. That's not surprising. They're kind of a chain that goes all around America.
Is that straight up just a water park?
No, it's more, if I remember right, because I went to the one that's in, I think, Anaheim, just south of Los Angeles. They had a Batman ride, a lot of things like that. It's not, you know what? It's a low budget version of a Universal, is what I would put it at. It's not as cool as Universal, but it's not too far off.
Back in the day here in South Florida, we had a Six Flags, but it was down in Miami and it was a water park.
Mm-hmm.
Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I do remember that. That's where they had the wooden roller coaster, right? Wasn't that a Six Flags at one point?
I thought this was
straight. Dania Beach.
I thought this was straight up water. Everything was water.
They did have a Pirates World, I think, in South Florida. It was kind of a low budget thing, and they had a flume ride on that one.
I don't know if I'm losing my mind, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't know. So they can let me know, because it was really, that park was pretty much gone. It's been good 20 plus years really since I think it was thriving. Some of the other ones they mentioned, Kennywood is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
That's the one I went to.
It's a classic American theme park that opened in 1898. Can you imagine how low budget the first ride they had at Kennywood in 1898 was?
It was just a wheelbarrow.
It had to involve a horse. It probably was. It was like a wheelbarrow on a horse.
You're right. That would be such a low budget theme park to go to back then.
Oh my gosh, that'd be absolutely terrible. There's a place called King's Dominion Theme Park in Doswell, Virginia. It's seasonal, but to me, it's one of those. They do have a couple large roller coasters, but for the most part, some of them just seems like an elevated county fair. And then Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I have heard about that one. I hear that's very impressive. If you're in New York, you can go to the Luna Park in Coney Island up there. So another one to check out. And then they have a place called Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. That feels like it's probably got Dollywood type of vibes to it.
A lot of turkey legs, I feel.
Yep, absolutely. All that kind of stuff is going to do it. If you had to say your favorite 4 theme parks, what makes the list?
Epcot, because I love Soarin'.
Yep, Epcot,
all-time favorite. It's my all-time favorite ride. Mm-hmm. I know it's an old person ride. I like Universal.
Yep, okay.
I start to run out. Kennywood was awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I would put in there, I put my old school Kings Island just for nostalgic sakes, growing up as a kid. People sounded off too in the chat. A lot of people were loving the Six Flags. Grant was saying the one you were talking about was the Six Flags Atlantis Water Kingdom.
Thank you, Grant.
So is Six Flags.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Cesar is talking about the Great Wolf Lodge. I've heard that. I know we've run commercials for that. And people are saying that is one not to sleep on.